You see, there's a logo up there, and it is Giraffe Kings Sportsbook. You know the leaders in the sportsbooking world, man. Top rated, safe, secure. When you're talking about sports booking, when you're talking about the potential to earn money, these are the type of sites that you want, specifically because of that reliability, because of how easy it is to use as well, and the plethora of options that you have, whether you're talking same game parlays, whether you're talking futures bets. Shoot, we know the football season just ended, but for other sports that are popping up, NBA, we know March Madness is going to be coming up. Any of the things you're trying to potentially put wagers down on and have an opportunity to make a little money off of,
who's going to pick who in the draft?
Absolutely. This is the app you want to use. Now, you know, we don't just talk about them if we ain't got something for you. Okay? Because we are team promo code over here. Because if we got a promo code, that can help y'all out, all right? So when you first download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, make sure you utilize the promo code MOATS, MOATS, when you make your first wager. Okay? Because your first bet of a minimum of $5, you make that, you will receive $200 in free bets to utilize to get an opportunity to make more money. I mean, it's a dope concept. It's free money. That's what it sounds like. Free money is what it sounds like to me. So you got to make sure you use that promo code MOATS. All right. But we also know that some people struggle, Deke. Some people can't have that much fun.
It happens.
Shoot, I know this one person, man, they had a gambling problem, some crisis counseling, and they needed some referral services. So the New York folk, I told them, man, this is number right here that you can call or text. But for the people that were living in other parts of the area, the number they needed to call was 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER. Man, I had to ask you though, to start this thing off, man, what were your thoughts on the Steelers this season, that first year without Big Ben?
It's hard when you have a quarterback that's, been the face of the franchise for 17, 18 years, and everything about the Steelers was 7.
Mm-hmm.
To let that go is difficult, especially with the fans, the culture that was built, his leadership, his friendships, and just the thread that was just created, with him, his playing style was very different than what you saw in the league. And, he created his path. So to have somebody come in or be drafted and to try to follow that, 2 Super Bowl wins, multiple playoff victories, and just well respected amongst the league and, potential Hall of Famer. It's just hard. It was hard. I think that transition was hard for players. I think that transition was hard for, him. I think that transition is difficult for coaches and people who were attached to that for so many years. And then you say, well, who you gonna bring in? Who you gonna bring in? Who's on the sidelines that we could, that we could really, not fit the shoe, but at least he could tie him up. So. I don't know. Mitch to me was, top 3 pick, and, highly touted, big arm athlete, but it also has to be daunting knowing that, here's this guy with this tremendous record and he created this culture and I gotta win right now. I gotta win. That's hard to do. And I thought that would be a challenge for the Steelers going into the offseason, even with Kevin Colbert kind of having his last draft, it was like, well, that's going to be a point of that was a point of emphasis. So it's kind of cool to see, like, even through that dynamic of how the team kind of rose from the ashes and finished with a winning record and went through multiple quarterback situations. Yeah. It's just cool to see the resiliency overall.